ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. On 1st and 10, Farrell. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and brings up second. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Back to throw. Farrell.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Looking to throw. Farrell. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
A beautiful fake. Touchdown!
Jonathan Taylor.
45 yards.
And the Diablos are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Returnable here for Davis. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Farrell. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. So they bring out their punter. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Now, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Cousins on first down.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now Cousins.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Davis now to return it.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 57 yards for him on the ground so far. A great start to this divisional round contest. Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On second down, it's Taylor. 64 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Personal foul. Basement. Defense.
They'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Back to throw. Farrell toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
On third down, Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense.
They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
74 yards on the ground for him so far.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Farrell. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Farrell.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you've got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor. He juked him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back,
touchdown!
Jonathan Taylor.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. 17-0 our score after 1. On to the 2nd quarter. Mexico City in possession. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw, Cousins. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Cousins. Out left to Anderson.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
From the red zone now, Cousins.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Cousins now.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. This is up and good from Pinheiro.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And that flag accepted.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So that stems the tide just a little, but this still a 2-touchdown game.
And I think that maybe that was a bit of a calming drive for this offense, and that's exactly what they needed. They were able to move the ball. They did some good things. It's still the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to go.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Off play action. Farrell.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back. with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And he'll be brought down at the
27. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Complete. Jefferson the target. Down inside the 10.
Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson.
27 yards.
And the Diablos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
On 2nd and 9, Cousins.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Here's Jack Fox now,
as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw on 3rd down, Farrell. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Cousins. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Farrell. And he comes back with one complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on 2nd down. Farrell.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw again.
Right back to Pitts again. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway.
And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. He's got it to Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Here's McCaffrey.
And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Farrell.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
2nd down at 5. On the counter, it's Taylor. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. On first down, Farrell.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
So nothing doing there, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And some room to work.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 113 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Operating from the gun, Farrell. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Diablos have opened the lead up to 30.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Cousins on 3rd and 2.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Yeah, there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one, maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Aiden Hutchinson.
He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And Detroit getting set to go now.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Back now in Mexico City. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd and a couple. Cousins. This is Anderson over the middle.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
First down. Here's Cousins. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incomplete.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Farrell. Man, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Returnable here for Davis. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Farrell.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Farrell. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So out now come the Lions.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Cousins. That's right side, Anderson. And get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Cousins again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
With this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Taylor.
Fancy footwork in midfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Off the bootleg. Farrell.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
He takes it to the 15. A flashy move, but little to show for it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Looking to throw. Farrell.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.